Welcome into your core pyramid progression HIIT workout. So we are going to take 5 different sets. We're going to go up the pyramid as far as our work to rest ratio, and I'm going to be adding on progressions to the move as we continue to go through each one. I have timed this out so perfectly, so we are starting in 15 seconds, and I just want you to come into a nice low plank to start. So you can always keep with this initial, and here we go, we're gonna hold for 15 seconds, beginning in 3, 2, 1, and go. So you can always continue with this move or progression number 2, or you can follow me as we progress to number 3. Now I'm gonna add on 15 seconds every time we do progress, but just know you can always come back to this base move. Okay, take 15 seconds to break right here. Our add-on, go ahead and take a peek. We're gonna go out, out, in. We're gonna do a little walk out to the side. This is gonna be a 30-second on, 15-second break. Go ahead and pop up, and let's begin. So I want you to also alternate. So if you step out with one lead, come back in, and now go the opposite direction, in and out. This is not speed-based, so I want you to go for real strong stability, slow and controlled pace. You're halfway there. And this is progression number 2. Now, progression number 3, we are going to be doing for 45 seconds. And as we progress in time, we also progress with the movements. And that's why I break right here, 15 seconds. I want you to have a little bit more time. So here's your progression. Watch. You're going to tap out, come up, knee sweep. So you can decide to do that or stay with progression or option 1 or 2. And let's go right here, 45 seconds. So we tap out, then come up, knee sweep, and repeat. So this is a longer set. Notice the tap out is just an out and in. Then you come up, and then I want you to carve out that core. Keep your gaze down, take breaks whenever your body tells you to. And again, you got a lot of options. These are also moves you've done, and this is a no repeat today. You have 15 more seconds. And that means we are only gonna stay with this move for the first pyramid, and then we're gonna move on. We have 5 different sets today, and there are no repeats. So once we do it once, we are done. Go ahead and break right here, and you get a full 30-second break between our different exercise sets. So go ahead and flip around on your back, and we're gonna start here in 5 seconds. You're gonna be in a V-sit position, and we're just gonna go out and in, begin here. And this is gonna be your first option. So this is 15 seconds, and we're just pushing out and in. Remember, you can stick with this or progress with me as we go. 15-second break. Check it out. Next set, you're gonna roll back and then come up to a heel tap. 30 seconds on, 15 seconds to break. Big smile on. These are big sets. Here we go. So we kick it all the way back and come in. You can also have those heels down and pop up. Our full V-sit progression that we'll do for 45 seconds, you have your feet up the whole time. So you can decide if you want to take this option, 15 more seconds, or keep the heels down. Good, we're almost there. Now the full V. We're going to take 45 seconds. 3, 2, 1. Break right here for 15 seconds. I want you to go slow and controlled, and we're gonna go for a full V. So watch me. You're gonna come all the way up, and the goal is to try to keep legs straight. Knee bent, of course, was the option we just did for 30 seconds, but let's go together, 45 seconds. Final stretch. Notice we are pyramiding up today, and I want that to be a metaphor for us because we're not going backwards. We are climbing as far as our results. 30 more seconds. So every set, we're just going up, baby. Don't look back. New heights, achieving new goals. Very nice. You have 15 more seconds. Remember that progression too. You can always go backwards. With the progression, the time is staying the same. 45 seconds it is. And we're almost there. Final 3, 2, 1, break. Okay, I'm gonna give you a little bit longer break here, and we're gonna come back to the plank. So often, I like to switch between the two because it gives posterior and anterior chain, a little break. So we're gonna work now on our side planks. 15 more seconds. I almost cut your break. Stay on me for that. Okay, watch. Plank switches, side plank switches. You've definitely done this with me before. And this is your option 1, 15 seconds. Then we're gonna add some footwork. Here we go. So rotating through 15 seconds. Just starting our ascension. Is that the word? We're ascending up the pyramid. Keep going. And break right here. Okay, those 15 seconds are so quick. Watch me, 10 seconds before we go. Little lift, then thread the needle and come all the way through. 30 seconds. 3, 2, 1. Let's begin. So lift it, switch the plank, lift, so it's always that top leg. Bottom leg stays supporting your entire body, so don't let your hips sink. Little kick out to the side. We're activating the glutes a lot in this core pyramid progression workout today. So I know you feel that, so we're getting a little bit of that glute action as we lift. Final 3, 2, 1, 15 seconds, watch me. So let's add on from here. Kick, rotate, then switch. So building upon some moves we've done, that double rotation, and adding the kick, we're here for 45 seconds. Let's go. So kick out, hesitate, then go all the way through. Good. Other leg. Kick out. It's like, okay. The first one's just a little test. Just kidding. And, okay, I'll go ahead and come all the way through. Good. You gotta have some fun. You gotta play with it. I like to create some stories as we go to keep us engaged. Keep that body nice and straight. Notice I am not going fast. Tap, then rotate. And just like that, you got 10 more seconds. And all the way through. Beautiful work. Little kick out, little tap, rotation, break right here. All right, team, 30-second break. We're gonna go back to a V-sit position. However, we're gonna be doing feet up, and you're gonna lift, and we're scissoring. So we're gonna be building on a progression for our single leg V-ups. So this is gonna be option 1. So you're gonna lift up. Good. And I'm giving you your full break. I keep watching that clock just to make sure I am not dipping into it. Here we go. If you know me, I would just keep going because I love core. I love planks, actually. They're such a fantastic way to train. And you notice when you're doing planks, I'm just trying to sell us a little bit more because we're going back there. Your hip flexors don't get as tight, right? Break right here, 15 seconds. Okay, here's your next progression. You're gonna roll all the way through, and then we're gonna scissor the legs. So we got a little bit of that V-up action before we hit full single leg V-up. 30 seconds on the clock, 3, 2, 1, let's go. So heels stay down. Now as you come up, switch your heels, roll again. Alternate what leg starts, so you get an evenness in that switch. 1, 2, roll back. Other leg, 1, 2, roll back. Do you feel that deep core musculature we're carving out? I love these. Oh, over too soon. 3, 2, 1, break. Okay, watch me for the progression. You're gonna roll all the way through, single leg, all the way through, single leg. It's a long stretch with those 45 seconds. Keep going, tighten up the core, take breaks as needed, take options as you just saw, and 45 seconds, let's go. So we roll and lift. Trying to create in this final progression the biggest range of motion, the straightest legs, just like you saw with the regular 2-leg V-up, same thing. And I also kept this pretty true to the core movements, keep going, that we've been doing most recently. So they are familiar moves. You have the ability to just push yourself a little bit further. 15 seconds. Can you straighten the legs out a little bit more? Come on. After this, we only have one more pyramid. You are so close to being done. Beautiful work. And break, 30 seconds. Okay, final pyramid. We're gonna flip around. Now we're gonna start the first 15 seconds the same as we did in the beginning. We're gonna go low plank, and we're gonna hold for 15 seconds, and then we'll progress from there. I'm almost every time about ready to start us with just a 15-second break. 30 seconds, you've earned it, and I'll give it to you. So low plank to start, then we're gonna come up to a high plank. We're gonna add some internal rotation. This is also a workout that's gonna get every single part of your core fired up. Here we go, hold 15 seconds. Please commit to the best planks possible. And as we add the progression, keeping that core tight. Your back does not feel anything. Your core is rock solid. Break. Okay, check it out. We're gonna come into step out to the side, little bit of a twist, and then we switch. So this is a knee through, and we're gonna do a kick through as our last progression. Ready? 30 seconds on the clock. Here we go. So we step with the outer foot, knee through. I'm super excited to be doing this move and showing the progression so that you could really practice it. And you can stay with this knee through and really give me that nice full range of motion and twist. Notice I kind of drop my hip, I come all the way through. And just kind of as you've seen, as we progressed through moves, the progression equals what typically? Keep going. And now break 15 seconds. More range of motion. So now we're gonna kick through, same movement, instead of a knee, kick all the way through, keep it low, come back through. 5 seconds before we start, 45 seconds on the clock. Final move, team. Let's go. So step, kick it through, and switch. Step, full kick through, and switch. Now keeping it low and really kicking out straight is gonna be a little harder. I also want you to think about that full kind of rotation, come through internal, kick long. Nice job. Also stretch out that plank in between. Looking so good. 15 more seconds. Today's session also, I didn't mention it, but I will now. 13 minutes. 13 is my lucky number. It is a lucky workout. And by doing it, you are now going to have the best luck break, not only today, but moving forward for the entire week and beyond for that matter. Go ahead and come down. Final 45 seconds. Let's burn out with a low plank. And let's go. Anytime we are working on our core stability, we are improving our body's function, form, the ability to progress our movements, because when your body feels strong to the core, it gives you more muscle recruitment for everything that you do. So for those of you that love to strength train, and I love to strength train with you, working on the core is going to help all of your strength training workouts. It's also going to help you feel better, move better, just be more functional. And I hope that I have sold you in these final minutes. And shaking is such a good sign. So if you're shaking, stay in it with me. And you have your final 3, 2, 1, done. Start to finish, that was not only challenging, but super effective, and I hope that you enjoyed it. We're gonna continue to keep progressing our core strength, so if you loved it, mix it in, add it on to different workouts, and with that, I will see you again live this week, so mark your calendars, and I'll see you then.